Yo, today's copywriting day 297, and I'll put whichever actual day it is in the title because I'm not 100% sure. Could be day 298, I don't know. But today's just gonna be like another like late night video of me just talking about shit and like the whole process so far. And like one of the things that I learned is that like going out and like doing something that's completely separate from like a 9 to 5 or something pretty much safe is actually like one of the best learning experiences you can do. And I don't want to say that to like make people think, oh, I should drop out of college and like I just think it'll make my life way better. It probably won't, because like most people will just like, I don't know, not have the mental discipline, or like you just have to be serious about it if you actually want it to work. And it's not like easy, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But what I've learned is like you're the only person you have to blame for all of your shit. There's fucking birds flying around in the trees here beside me, but what the fuck? But yeah, so basically like all of your like failures and successes come down to you, and you basically just have to hold yourself fully accountable. And there was something I wanted to talk about. That's a good lesson. What the fuck? There's a moth. But let me think. Fuck, there's a car coming. I'm a very, very like paranoid like recorder. Like, I don't know why. I always get like, I don't know, I just feel like it's like weird to be recording, especially at night. I just feel like it's illegal. I don't know. But yeah. Maybe that's just me being fucking paranoid or like too self-aware. I don't know. But yeah, so like if you go into entrepreneurship or whatever, chasing whatever the fuck you want to get, the thing is like you just learn so much about yourself, because like it's such a fucking daunting thing. Like it's basically just like you have to just regulate yourself, and because you're like always spared of that from doing like, I don't know, 9 to 5 shit where you can kind of just escape reality. So like normally what happens is like people go do their 9 to 5. At the 9 to 5 they don't have to think about themselves, like they don't have any accountability. Yeah, you have to do your job, but your life isn't in your control and like a priority of yourself, if that makes sense. So like you can just go to your 9 to 5, be retarded, like don't have to think about anything, get home, and then use all of the stuff, the dopamine stuff, to distract yourself after you get home. And why this is important is because like whenever you try to go out and do something on your own, all of your success is dependent on how much effort and like how much like basically energy and like thought you put into what you're doing, and it'll be reflected in everything you do, which is probably why I haven't got results. Because at the moment I just feel like not lost, but like if I'm just not fully sure what I actually want to do. Like I know I've been doing copywriting this whole time and I've been making like slow, not that consistent progress. Like I do outreach but not consistently, and I've mentioned this before, but like I don't really know like the actual why behind them doing it. Like yeah, I want money. I know that like a normal job isn't going to be that good and it'll just take longer to get everything and have a higher quality life. But oh shit, this car, is it turning? I always get so paranoid. It's turning again. Fuck me. I need to fix this shit, man. Why am I fucking scared to... I don't know why I say scared, but why am I afraid to record shit? Fuck, man. I hate that. But yeah, I just feel like... I said that already. I feel awkward recording shit, especially in front of people late at night in the middle of a fucking road. Like, whatever. Maybe it is weird. But... what I was saying was, all of the shit that you do will be reflected in the amount of progress you make, and you'll basically just like, you have nowhere to hide, basically. Like if you're in a 9 to 5, you can cope, distract yourself with loads of stuff, and be safe from like just constant self like criticism. Yeah, self-criticism. And that's basically like the hardest thing, because you're just in a constant state of like, am I doing enough? Like, is this the best thing I should be doing? What, like, you know what I mean? Just figuring out what the fuck you want to do with your life. And I think I still haven't came to an answer on what exactly I want to do. Like, yeah, copywriting is good, but it comes to a stage where I've written like that many emails, that many different fucking things, that I'm just like, holy fuck. Like, it's just like long. And I know like everything has work, and like, is it supposed to be like this, have this much friction though? Because I know that like I should be doing more consistent shit, but it's so hard to be consistent with it whenever like there's loads of different options of shit you can do. And I know it's like technically called shiny object syndrome, and I just have to fucking decide. And if you have been looking at my videos, you'll see me keep coming back to the same thing where I'm always like trying to like figure out what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, is this the right thing? Like, I always like come up with reasons why I'm not able to stay consistent. Like, I always talk about it, but I can never actually just fucking implement it. And I think the reason for that is I just have to commit to it and just like fully make it a part of my life. Like, I could be like, I'm not fully committed. Like, I could be doing Instagram, like going onto Instagram, making shorts, building a personal brand that can like get me potential prospects from outreach. And on my YouTube, which I might start doing, I could be like doing like every week posting one like full like revamp of someone's offer. So like I do all of the sales, like I revamped a whole sales page, script out a full VSL, script out like an email sequence that can like for whatever stuff they have, and then like put it up on YouTube. And whenever I do that, like it'll lead potential prospects to my channel, and I could get clients from that, like have some sort of inbound stuff in terms of outreach as well. But yeah, there's just been a lot of shit the past year, and I don't like, I'm grateful for it because I don't think I would have like went through as much. Like, it's just weird because like you just question fucking reality all the time, or at least I do. Like, sometimes I'll just be like walking around and I'll just be like, what the fuck, like this shit doesn't even feel real. Like, it's just weird to me that I'm standing in the middle of a fucking road right now recording a video. And I don't know if that's like depersonalization or whatever the fuck, maybe it is, but yeah, you just have more time to think, which maybe isn't a big good thing. But anyway, I'm probably gonna walk back to my car now. I'm trying to think, is there anything else useful I can say in this video? My phone might actually die soon as well. But yeah, here I am standing in the fucking middle of a road like a weirdo at like 3 in the morning. And I may as well start walking back. I don't know if you can see me that well. But yeah. You can skip around until I start talking again. I'm just thinking about shit. I don't know if I was holding this too close to my face the whole time. Hopefully not. But fuck. I might edit this. I'll see. There's a house there too. I'll be quiet. But yeah, so let me just make sure it's still recording. But yeah, like whenever people say like entrepreneurship or like making money online is like all mindset, I'm kind of coming to understand that, because it's basically just completely self-regulating and making sure that you do this shit every single day and not letting your mind wander, gets distracted by shit. And it's a fucking way like harder to, like, it's way easier said than done, because there's just so many things that distract you. And whenever you're not fully sure of your why for doing something, you tend to let shit distract you, because you're kind of open to the idea of seeing like if something else is better for you than what you're currently doing. So for example, like I'll like go to the gym and be thinking, oh shit, I should be making gym content or some shit like that. Or like maybe whenever I go out once a week, maybe just to like, I don't know, just have fun, like get a new girlfriend, whatever, like I don't know, shit like that. And I think what I do is I kind of just hopefully you can still see me, it's kind of dark, but what I do is I kind of just like let shit distract me in hopes that it like creates a new like angle for me to take, like a new path for me to go down in life, or like add some sort of direction to my life, you know what I mean? And maybe you just relate to that, I don't know. But basically whenever you don't have something to, like a full fucking conviction in a certain thing, which I probably should have, like you tend to let shit like basically just like direct you almost, you know what I mean? You just like let shit sway you, and then you kind of just go with the flow and like take whatever path seems like the better option. And maybe that's a bad thing, maybe it's a good thing, I don't fucking know. But that's kind of where I am at the moment. And I just think to myself, like, so technically, if I did 4 front-end outreaches every single day, maybe thrown in some fucking, like, actually just scrap all the fucking, like, front-end out, like, the back-end outreach, all that shit. Only 4 front-end outreaches every day for the whole month. That's 120 outreaches. What is the likelihood of me getting a client from that? Like, today I got a neutral response from a client, and it was basically just the same thing I've gotten the past 3 responses, which is just, I appreciate the creative outreach, but I don't need a copywriter. And if that changes, I'll reach back out to you. So, like, it's not a dead end. Like, it's still like a potential reach back out to me, but like, it's still not like anything that good. And I'm still optimistic about it, but I'm just like realistic about it at the same time. And that's kind of what makes it harder to like continuously do the same thing every single day, because it's basically just to find leads, use AI to fucking like draft out an email. I fully edit it to make it sound like a proper email, not like just AI slap. And then I send it over to them. And it's just rinse and repeat over and over and over again. And like, I know it's part of the process, but like, fuck, it's hard. And I don't like, I don't know. Hopefully this is at least somewhat insightful. I'm trying to be quiet because there's houses nearby me, but yeah, I don't normally do this shit. I just walk about, or I'm just walking about the night, just like reflecting on shit and just figuring out. I think I do too much figuring out, to be honest. I think, like, in terms of like being on a scale of like retard to overthinker, I'm definitely more towards being an overthinker. But I don't know if that's bad. Yeah, my fucking phone died, or not it didn't die, but my storage got filled, so I'll just end this quickly. So, like, if you are in the same thing, like, place, and you feel like this shit's relatable, like, where you just feel like you're doing loads of shit, nothing's working, and it's just fucking hard, just tell me about it in the comments, just to remind me that, like, I know I'm not the only person doing this, like, it's a common thing, like, everyone goes through this shit. I know eventually if I just stick to the process, keep doing it, keep refining, like, I'm not going to quit, fuck that shit. But I know that if I just keep working on it, eventually I'll find something that works and I'll make loads of money. And it's that simple. But for now, it's just like constant feeling like a retard. And yeah, that's it. Like, that's just how it is. But yeah, talk about it in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow or whenever I post next. So yeah, see you.